Hey, today I am, well, I should say today, for a while now, all I have been doing is working on Mr. Obsolete's saw. I'm making the squish adjustment on his clamshell. If you're new here, that's what I'm doing. I've been chiseling at it for a while now. I basically put a few minutes on it at a time, as I get a chance, and, just kind of whittle at it a thousandth at a time, She is slow, she's painstaking, but we're getting there. We're getting closer and closer and closer. I did misspeak the last time I talked about this saw. I believe I mentioned that I had it at 18 thousandths of squish, and that was incorrect. I got it backwards. I had removed 18 thousandths of squish up until that point. I don't have it sitting at 18 thousandths. So I did misspeak, and I wanted to make sure I clarified that for you. But we are currently sitting at 33 thousandths, which means I've pulled, 20 some odd thousandths out of it so far. I think I'm pushing 25 thousandths of squish so far, taken out of this saw. So, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. Now this saw, I'm thinking about doing a different kind of a build, because I'm not going to be able to get the numbers I want. So let me go over that for you. Alrighty, so here it is. She's sitting at 33 thousandths of squish. My goal was to have it at like 103 on the exhaust, 104 with 20 degrees or more of blowdown. So currently, with the amount of work that I've done to it, I'm currently sitting at about 103, 104 degrees of exhaust time with 17 degrees of blowdown. Now, in order for me to get the blowdown number I would want, I'm not going to do that. I'm not equipped for that, and it's possible, but I'm not going to. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to build something. Basically, my goal is a little wider torque curve than what these saws have stock. They're more of a top end power kind of saw. Skip tooth chain, I think, is pretty common with these saws on like a 24-inch bar. So, we're going to try to get the torque up to where we're pulling, 24-inch bar, full house, full chisel, and eating wood nice and steady and to cut, maintaining our RPMs and everything. That's our goal, but I'm going to try to get a little wider torque curve. So, as the RPMs go up and down and everything, the torque helps. The torque kind of stays in there. So, I'm thinking I'm going to remove a little bit more on the squish. Probably not a whole lot. I'm probably going to go for about 30 thousandths. 25 to 30 thousandths in the end, I'm thinking. Somewhere in that ballpark. I know tonight here I've been working on it for probably 2 hours. I'm sitting at 33 thousandths of squish now, so she's a painstaking process. But yeah, we're getting there slowly but surely. Now, I haven't really done any other work because of how much time I put in putting onto this. She's a painstakingly slow process. Once I get through this, it'll be a little easier to get some other projects worked on. I have an air leak to fix. I have, several other things to do. I got this ported home light to finish up. But I've been dedicating a lot of my time right now getting this squish adjustment finished. It's such a time-consuming task that, I'm trying to trying to get through it, you know, trying to get it done. But we're getting there. So I'm thinking we read about 25,000 to Squish so far, if I remember correctly. And, you know, we're getting closer. We're getting pretty close, I should say. Probably another hour or two of Squish work, and I should be done. I don't know when I'll get to that. I'm getting, you know, I've been quite busy, and it is coming up on a holiday weekend and everything, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now, the gaskets, Mr. Obsolete had sent me new gaskets for this saw, and I used them the last time I put this saw together. But now that I pulled it back apart and everything, some of the gaskets are toast. So I just went ahead and ordered all new gaskets. So when I put this together, he's going to get a whole new gasket kit. What else? Doug sent us a brand spanking new piston for this saw. This one, you know, I could have put rings in it and probably used it, but Doug went ahead and donated a brand new piston for Mr. Obsolete to get his saw. So whenever we first fire this up, we're going to have to do a bit of break-in to, you know, before we see, you know, the full potential of this saw. But, you know, we got goals and we're going to try to achieve them. I'm going to have to really think about this exhaust port a lot, though, because the blowdown's not going to be where I want it. So now I'm going to have to think about this exhaust port shape a bit more. I need to make some changes to it, and it's tight in there. I don't have a lot of room to work with, so, you know, I need to do some work. She's getting there, though. She's getting there slowly, and, you know, we'll get there one of these days. The Homelight Super XL Auto that I've been working on, it's not done yet. I've just been putting my time into this one right now. So once I get this squish adjustment done, you know, everything will go a lot quicker and easier. I'd probably have that Super XL Auto already done, but, you know, I've been working on this. I guess I'm determined. I really want to see this one done and running, you know. But we're getting there slowly and surely. I got other stuff to do too. I got another 925 to build. I got an air leak to fix. I got a carb swap to do. You know, there's a whole list of stuff coming up. So we're gonna have content for years. There's always something to do when you have all the saws, you know. But these clamshell adjustments are tough. If you ever want to think about doing it, they're really tough. This is why most people don't touch it, at least not without, you know, being able to line bore. But I'm doing it the hard way, slow, painstaking, hard way. And when I'm saying that's the hard way, I'm talking hours and hours just to get a few thousandths. Okay, just think about that. You know, I'm patient, I guess you can say. I have a lot of patience, and I'm going to slowly get there whenever, you know, it's whenever we can. But I don't think I'm going to take this to 20 thousandths, though. I'm thinking I'm going to try to go for around 25, 30 thousandths, somewhere in between there. If I end up doing a squish check and it comes in at 26, 27, I'll probably leave it. You know what I mean? I'm sitting at 33 right now, so we're getting close. But it's a long, painstaking process of doing a little bit of work, you know, getting in there and checking all the numbers and a lot of measuring, measure it again, you know, it's time consuming. I'm going to be doing some changes to the port work that I already did. You know, I'm going to open up the lowers just a little bit more. I'm going to do a little change to the exhaust, you know, because I've taken so much squish out. I'm going to have to make an adjustment there. I'm going to have to make an adjustment to the intake timing. You know, there's a whole lot of stuff. And then during the assembly process, because I've removed the squish, I'm going to have to do some mods to get even the oil pump installed, you know, because it mounts right between the two halves of the cylinder. And now that I squeeze the two together, you know, the bolt holes aren't going to be quite lined up, you know. And I'm probably going to run into other issues throughout the assembly. So this thing's going to take a little while to get together, but we're getting there, you know. It takes a lot of patience. So, hey, Look at that wall chain. Alrighty. Anyway, hey, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.